Hello and welcome back to the Avara Musafir Show. We are back with a brand new episode. In this episode, I am talking with Colonel Prabir Sen Gupta. But before I tell you anything about what we discussed in this episode, I must tell you, Prabir Sen Gupta sir is one of the most well-read person I have ever met in my life. He reads books, he consumes a lot of podcasts, he reads a lot of articles and stuff like that. So this conversation is especially for those people who like to hear to intellectuals because Praveer Sen Gupta sir is one of the most intellectual person I have ever met. In this episode, we talk about the sudden demise of India's first CDS, General Bipin Rawat, and what are the implications of this incident on a geopolitical level. We discuss the geopolitical relations of India with China. We also talk about if China is a threat to India. We discuss books. We discuss about where the youth of India is going right now. So, Colonel Prabir Sen Gupta, as I said, is a very well read human being, and whatever he talks about, he talks with a lot of facts, and he's someone whom you should listen to any time of the day. If he's talking, you must listen. So, go check out this episode till the end, and let us know in the comments if you like this episode. So, hello, sir. Welcome on the show. It's such an honor to have you. I was going through your LinkedIn profile, and when I saw the bio, I was like, "Oh my God, this is something next level." So, firstly, being from the Indian Army and doing so much for the nation, working with President Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, so that just I still have goosebumps right now when I said that name. So, doing so much for the nation, and then it's just an honor, sir, to have you. I don't have words right now.
Jayesh, I believe that everyone in their capacity, somewhere or other, is in the
Hmm.
process of nation building. I believe
Hmm.
a teacher is in the process of nation building. As long as anybody whosoever is there in any field, as long as he has nation first as his,
Yeah.
he is into the process of nation building. The moment you think of me, myself, I, there is some
Hmm.
corruption of thoughts that seep in. Otherwise, each one of us are in the process of nation building, and I believe that I was fortunate that I got into this, and it panned out the way it did. I'm
Yeah.
grateful,
Yeah. Wow.
grateful to the good Lord.
Wow. So, sir, like, why Indian Army? I ask this whenever someone comes on the show from the Indian Army because I know there are a lot of subscribers on the channel who want to get into the army or any, defense aspirant. So, for them, I ask this question.
Jayesh, this is of course, it's a very cliched question, typical
Yeah.
question, but let me be very, very honest with you. I was in a military school, Belgaum, and
Hmm.
therefore these are feeder institutions for the Indian Army. These are
Right.
feeder institutions, the military schools, the Sainik schools, RIMC. And therefore, the moment we went there, and I was in Belgaum, Belgaum is we have commando wing nearby. We had the junior leaders wing nearby. We had Maratha light infantry center nearby. So we
Right.
only saw army, army, army. So it was a given fact that we will join the army. Things happened, and I could not join immediately for through NDA, whatever
Hmm.
reasons. I was in college, and after having done economics honors from Amchi, Mumbai,
Yeah.
I went to for SSB, and this was the question even the SSB, the GTO
Oh,
asked me,
okay.
why do you want to serve why
Yeah.
do you want to join the Indian Army? And believe me, I said, sir, to serve the nation.
Wow.
And he laughed. Like you would have said, kya bol rahe hain, to serve the nation? I said, look, sir, I've done economics honors, and here is my sister in London. This is my admission to London School of Economics, LSE,
Yeah.
LSE. I don't want to go there. I really want to. And that was a time when I could see his jaws, drop. Like, okay, really? I said, this has always been there. And
Yeah.
therefore, for all the aspirants, I always say this: unless it is not a job, कहीं नहीं
Hmm.
मिला, चलो इंडियन आर्मी ज्वाइन करते हैं. Please don't do this एहसान, नहीं चाहिए. But deep down, if you really want to join, I have a couple of these aspirants who connected with me on LinkedIn, and they are truly, they've been there for long. I wish they join, but You need that from within. It is not an option. It is not a job.
Yeah.
It's not a job. So that I believe that it's a calling. It's a calling.
Wow. So, sir, moving on in this podcast, so okay, there was this one decision that I was unable to take because if I'm doing an army podcast right now, so a very I don't even know how to put it, but a sad incident happened few days back where the CDS General Bipin Rawat and his army men lost their lives. So I don't even feel, right to move on in the podcast without talking about him and his contribution. So if you can talk about him, and what is the implications of his sudden demise? Because when I saw social media, so there were two kinds of people. One who I exactly understood what the situation is, and there were one set of people who just don't get it ki kya hua hai. So for them, can you explain it?
For those people who just don't know what happened, well, some of them, I call them, the air conditioned, sit in AC rooms and do discussions on paper, and they are paper tigers. They've never been to a front. They will never been to a field. They will never, ever understand what an infantryman goes through. And here was General Rawat, who throughout his career was phenomenal. He was a sword of honor. His father himself was a general, so he has been there. And every cause, everywhere, he was a pathbreaker, and therefore the first CDS. The kind of things he achieved in this time, even in the appointment as a CDS, to getting the three forces together. We realized this. We worked together in the 71 operations when Army, Navy, Air Force, we worked well. But there were a number of times that there were some disjointed operations. We came up with our Andaman Command, but we realized during Kargil and subsequently that we really need combined forces. And akin to a lot of armies across the globe, we needed someone at the helm who could coordinate these three arms. And he was a perfect officer to don that role. And therefore, this untimely demise impacts this overall synergy of these three arms. Yes, we will have another CDS, and yes, he will sure take this forward. I'm sure. Right. But then what you have set rolling, you being the creator, you nurture it, you build it up. To see that structure coming up, you would want to see it come up.
Correct.
And before that, this has been such a loss to the nation. The impact, because people don't know what is happening in the defense, because defense somehow has been slightly cut away from the main populace, from the denizens who don't really know what is happening. So for them, it will take some time to understand what will the demise of the CDS do. But General Bipin Rawat, God bless his soul, he was phenomenal as an infantry officer. I salute him as a Gorkha officer. He was phenomenal. His connect with the men, officers, it will be a loss to our nation.
Right.
Indeed.
Correct. So I remember watching one of his videos on YouTube. It just popped out from somewhere, and this was long back. And I got to know what is his importance from that video when I saw that he's walking through a street and people are coming to take selfies with him. So that is the first time when I got to know about him, and I was like, okay, this is something phenomenal.
Even now, when in Tamil Nadu, see, there are some states up north who are seeped into defense, because say Punjab or Haryana, they've seen defense, J&K, Himachal, even UP, but there are certain states that are not impacted by defense as much, like say Tamil Nadu or Kerala, because they're down south, they've not seen war firsthand like these states have. And yet for them, when they were going through there, I saw some of these videos where the men have come on street to say Jai Hind, Bharat Mata Ki Jai. And that's phenomenal, the kind of fervor that he could impact so many people. And they came out in the streets. It's heart-wrenching.
Correct. So you mentioned this one thing when you were talking about previous thing, that which is nation first philosophy, right? So I remember I put up this tweet few months back where I talked about, if you cannot keep your nation first, you cannot just, if you cannot love your nation, then who are you going to love? That is where your first love should be. And since that time I have been figuring this out, why do I love my nation, and I cannot put my finger on one thing. So for you, can you do that? Like, where does this love come from?
Jayesh, this is for anyone and everyone who would be listening to this podcast.
Hmm.
Unless you are proud of your nation, you may not be able to walk with a chappan in chati.
Hmm.
When do you get pride? Now, why don't we have that pride is because, sadly, you don't know.
Hmm.
You don't know. Meaning, let me elaborate. Now, we somehow believe that US, the best, this, that.
Yeah.
Understand, whatever you see on media, whatever you read on social media or wherever, is the best that they have. You
Hmm.
don't read the kind of shootings that are happening in schools, the
Right.
kind of, right, you are only reading as a few select elite. But
Hmm.
what the nation per se is, you don't know. And they're one of the best marketeers in the world. So you see the best marketed products,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I give them that credit. Similarly, with every country and any country, you go down, you tell me, cross your heart and tell me, do you think any country does not have problems? Of course they have.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course they have. But this is my gand. मेरा गंद कौन साफ करेगा?
Hmm.
मेरे को करना पड़ेगा यार. Today you and me will have to roll up our sleeves, get down and clean it. You won't get a Mr. India from anywhere else. तुम Mr. India हो. You have to clean this gun. And I'm not saying there is no gun. Understand, there is poverty in India.
Yeah.
India is not poor.
Hmm.
India is not poor. There is corruption in India, but India is not corrupt.
Yes.
Some people understand. See, the media, what has happened is, okay, tell me, I'll just take an example. You mean to say cases or instances of women atrocities were not there earlier, and have they gone up now? What is the fact? Now, the moment you ask anyone, yeah, atrocities against women, have they gone up? Yes, you're every day you read, open the paper, you look at them, this country has gone dogs A, B, C, D. Right. Forget, let me give you some facts. Atrocities against women in actual terms, empirical evidence says, has gone down.
Yeah.
Surprising. But the media reportage has gone up by 600%. Now, therefore, if I touch Jayesh, even online, it will come Colonel molest Jayesh online.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm giving you an example. And therefore, because the media, see, we are the only country with 240 24/7 news channels. What will they sell? Now, therefore, they sell anything that catches eyeballs. And therefore, anything and everything, honesty doesn't sell, integrity doesn't sell. So they sell what? Anything to do with things which are not quite. And therefore, our impression is the entire country has gone to, down. Right. Believe me, it is not true. I don't say there is no corruption. There is corruption. Can I ask you a very point blank question? Is your dad corrupt?
No, I don't think so.
Is your mom corrupt? Now, if not, I can guarantee you more than 70% of our country will say, just like you, no, sir. Sir, क्या बेहुदा सवाल कर रहे हो आप? क्या बेहुदा सवाल कर रहे हो? My dad is not corrupt. My mom is not corrupt. And therefore, what has happened is, even if we believe it is not true, but even if I believe my entire political class is corrupt, which is not true, which is 0.001% of our nation, they come in the news headlines. We read up of a Raju or a, Mulayam Singh. and we make our opinion कि पूरे political class corrupt है. One, everyone is corrupt. Two, the nation is corrupt. Believe me, you are the one who take out the 50 rupee note when you're caught for driving without a helmet.
Yeah.
Why do you do that? Have the courage, stand up and go down to the court. Understand what I'm saying is,
yeah.
अपने गरेबान में झांको बड़े भाई, और
Hmm.
फिर बोलो. गंद को साफ करना है भाई, हाथ उठाओ, roll up your sleeves, get down to it. So
Correct.
you won't have a Mr. India coming from anywhere else.
Hmm.
My only contention is, my only plea to this nation is, make it worthwhile for the soldiers to die for you. If they are dying, worth it. कि इनके लिए,
Yeah.
जिनके लिए दे रहे हैं हम जान, भाई तुम उसके लायक हो,
Wow.
तुम उसके काबिल हो. Otherwise there's no point. We are just
Correct.
talking. Make it worth it, right? मजा आना चाहिए यार. ठीक है, इस देश के लिए. We are doing it. We are not. I'm not saying नाम नमक निशान still draws us. It still gets me goosebumps. But make it worthwhile. बाद में आके ना, you two should not feel, yeah, what's happening. Right?
Yeah.
That's my only plea to this guy.
Correct. But sir, we live in a very weird world right now, where recently news have been coming कि जो Indian citizens they are giving up their citizenship, and obviously there's some issue. And then you are saying here that तुम्हें खुद जाके गन साफ करनी पड़ेगी, but people are choosing the easy way out. So how do you bring them in?
So exactly, that is because people are choosing an easy way out. Think of it. Yes, I understand there are issues. I understand. I won't be a realist if I don't see that the kind of innovation, the kind of entrepreneurship, the kind of things they get when they go to, say, a US or a Europe, or I understand. If only we can make that kind of environment here, they will flourish here. There's no question. Correct. I have no doubts of the kind of capability that Indians have. I don't have to even say it. Even Twitter now has an Indian as a head. Correct. Right? And so on and so forth. There are n number of them. Leena Nair is now becoming Chanel's. Yeah. So we have, talent is not an issue. The issue is somewhere our system, we need to make it more thriving, more vibrant, more, which promotes. Yes, correct. We have been late, but it is never too late. We are taking the right step. You see the number of unicorns coming up. Correct. Who would have thought Nykaa would have been a $1 billion? Who would have thought that she would have become a billionaire, right? And so on and so forth. And Nykaa is just one example. There's so many unicorns. So it's not, and the easiest today for you and me is to say, सर यहाँ कुछ नहीं होता है, चलो वहां चलते हैं. भाई वहां पे भी तुम जाके सेकंड रेट सिटीजन बनोगे, ये याद रखना. यहाँ पे तुम अपने मन के मालिक हो, यहाँ तुम अपने राजा हो. And therefore work here, अपने देश में उपजाओ. You will be proud when this country shines, because you are there or not. 2050 India will be the nation to look up to. It is not my statement. It is a research done by ENY and BCG, which says, predict that 2050 US, India, and then the other countries. So the question now is 2020 now, 21, another 30 years. Are you in it or are you out of it? And if you are in it, be ready to take on the shoulder the responsibility, take this country forward. Because it is a given fact that this country is blessed. And again, I am not saying this. Why do I say this? Read a book called Sarah McDonald, which speaks of, the book's name is Holy Cow, which she says, I'm unfortunate, I'm an Australian. I've been in this country. To have been born in this country is to be blessed. There's no other nation in this world, where, tell me, where are the thought leaders coming out from? Who gave the word Hinduism, Jainism, Sikhism, Buddhism? और कोई country दिखाओ जहां पे इस किस्म के religious outpouring आए हैं. This is the only country. And therefore, we are blessed. The kind of
Yeah.
thinking we have. And there's no question. Yes, there are issues. Every country has issues. There would be issues. Without issues, how do you resolve?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we are bound, we are destined.
Correct.
And today, you and me are experiencing the greatest economic expansion
Hmm.
that mankind has ever seen in
Right.
India.
Right.
We are 1.4 billion. भैया हम तो तख्ता पलट दें किसी का.
Right. So
ठीक है ना?
I remember this one statement which came from CDS General Rawat, and in which he spoke that India needs to stay united right now because COVID can be used as a bio warfare and China is a threat to India. And you talked about that by 2050 we'll be a huge power, we'll be a world power, and one of the threats would be China. Now I know that no one better than an army man can explain this. So, and because you also talked about media and how media sells news, so it is all jittery, like it's a circus when you watch the news. So can you tell the people ki actual mein how big a threat is China and what needs to be done to tackle them?
Okay, and even if it amounts to my putting my foot in my mouth, I will say this. China, man on man, we are maybe 100 or 1,000 times better than them individually. Yes, they have technological advancements, tremendous technological advantages, and yet understand this. Today, China is collapsing. I will share with you a couple of documents which you can put it in this link. Let the people know that China, like it or not, is an economy which will implode from within. Why do I say this? I have reasons. First, let me take the army. Today, the Indian Army, and I'm proud to have been in part of this organization for 25 years, is motivated, is somehow it is so, it's a unit which functions, it's the most well-oiled machinery. And even today, the entire nation looks up to the army to deliver, and they do each and every time, each and every time. There are n number of examples. Can China as a nation look up to its army? Answer is no. Now you tell me why. Because let me take their grassroots, one infantry battalion. Their infantry battalion does not perform, but for two reasons. One, they have a political commissariat there. That is, तुम्हारे जो सीसीपी के एक आदमी वहां बैठता है. तुम सोचो अभी तुम्हारे ऊपर अगर एक बीजेपी का आदमी बैठा हुआ यूनिट में, वो रिपोर्ट कर रहा है, रिपोर्ट कर रहा है बीजेपी को एवरी टाइम. सर ये बीजेपी, आई एम गिविंग एन एग्जांपल, इट कुड बी कांग्रेस, इट कुड बी द रूलिंग गवर्नमेंट. Yeah. And therefore, two, and his report makes a difference into the life of the commanding officer. Meaning, he will recommend, after this command, will you go to Stanford for a 2-year course? His report will make a difference whether he'll go to US or anywhere else for further education, or will he rot. That is the importance of it. So now with his threat on his head, what do they do? I say, Jai Hind, my unit will say, Jai Hind Saab, Jai Hind. Now there, they say Jai Hind or whatever. They look at the commissariat, whether he is listening or not. उसके सुनने के लिए करते हैं. अगर वो नहीं है, they don't care. So the motivation is extrinsic motivation. It is not intrinsic motivation. I hope you know the difference. So it is an extrinsic motivation. Because he is there, they are doing this. Otherwise, they are the most demotivated lot. And I say this with authority because I have faced them on the border. I know them. जब वो exchange करते हैं, we talk. They say, sir, thank you very much. We know what I'm talking about. Galwan otherwise would not have been what it is. Because here that Jawan in the hospital says, "Sab unne hamare CEO saab ko kyun touch kiya?" And that's it. And that was a flare up, and people
Right.
went berserk. उनका वहां पे कर दो, they don't care. One. Therefore, are you understanding? Their entire army is demotivated. In the
Correct.
sense, yes, they have technological advances,
Hmm.
and so have we now. So have we. May not be, but you see, it doesn't matter how many warheads you have. Even if I have 2, 5, 10, it becomes a level playing field. This
Right.
understanding, everyone has to understand this. So it's a level playing field.
Hmm.
Yes, it is doing things. Economically, it is collapsing. The number of their companies that are collapsing is not even funny.
Hmm.
Technology, the technology is collapsing. You would have heard that they're taking over Micron. They're taking over these companies, semiconductors, because
Yeah.
that is
Yeah.
a chip making industry.
Correct.
Not a single one of them has functioned because they don't have the talent. They were doing reverse engineering. They don't have the talent.
Hmm.
And the talent doesn't go to China. The talent today goes to US.
Right.
And therefore
Right.
US develops. They don't go to China. So China has huge problems. Their companies today, 98% of their Sensex are government companies. They are not private companies.
Correct.
They're all and their money is not equated. It is controlled. Their economy is
Hmm.
controlled. So their money can collapse anytime.
Yeah.
So think of the kind of challenges China has.
Hmm.
And therefore they are going bust.
Right.
Therefore they are going bust. It's a question of time. They may do. And today their biggest challenge is energy.
Hmm.
And thanks to the Indian Ocean and the Malacca State and our Indra
Right.
coal, people will understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we have the power. Like
Hmm.
याद है बचपन में आता था, I have the power, right? Remember?
Correct. Right.
That's it. So India, never underestimate our country.
Hmm.
We may have issues today. You
Right.
and me may have differences, but as long as we are united in the
Hmm.
thought,
Yeah.
Mera Bharat Mahan, you will never go wrong. And if you have this feeling inside, and thereafter go across the country, go across the world, but
Right.
deep down, if you know Mera Bharat Mahan, you will never go wrong. भाई जाओ
Yeah.
करो
Yeah.
ना, तुम भी सीखोगे, तुम सीख के आ जाओ यहाँ पे, and do
Hmm.
things here. You will do wonders.
Yeah.
You will do wonders.
Yeah.
And it is not
So
that people have come back here and not done wonders.
yeah,
There are
absolutely.
n number of cases, n number of
Correct.
instances where they are doing that.
Correct. So, sir, like, what I feel about this is that people in India, they get influenced very easily. Like, हम किसी politician को या किसी religious leader को for that matter बहुत जल्दी God level पे पहुंचा देते हैं, and then we are somewhere influenced by their selfish, जो भी वो, like they just show us one piece of the whole, pie. So that is a problem in India, and people think कि वही सच है.
That is also an outcome of Jayesh. What should I say? Half-cooked knowledge.
Yeah.
Knowledge which is not, we don't really go deep down into any subject. We
Correct.
periphery में हवे में सब बात करते हैं, and we really are not aware of our own culture, and therefore we
Right.
are not proud of it. We are not aware of our systems, we are processes, and therefore number of times. I don't know. Can I give you one small example?
Yeah. Please.
Right. I was fortunate. I was traveling one day with a gentleman called Mohandas Pai. You would have heard about this gentleman, right? That time he was CHRO Infosys, right? And Mohandas Pai, fortunately, told me a story. He says Bangalore was collapsing,
Right.
infrastructure wise, because we were growing so big, the jams, this is. So we went to the ministry, we went to the government and said, please do something. How do you attract foreign civil investment and all those if your infrastructure doesn't sustain it? So please do
Correct.
something. But there was no action at all. Therefore, that is the time they created that Bangalore Action Group, BAG or BAC, action, and they did a lot of things.
Right.
Then they sat down and thought, why did the government not respond? And then they realized a very fundamental issue that we have. Say you're from Pune, right? So I'll give you an example of.
I'm from Mumbai.
Mumbai. Oh,
yeah.
Amchi Mumbai. So I'll give you an example. Mumbai elects how many MPs.
Hmm.
South Bombay,
Yeah.
Dadar, 4 or 5, I think, 4.
Central. Yeah,
Right?
yeah, yeah.
Central, 5. एक बोरीवली के हैं, right?
Correct.
5. Now they realized Bangalore elects 2 MPs and so on and so forth. 5 MP पूरे बॉम्बे को represent करता है. Whereas if I and the Bombay crowd is educated crowd, you can't fool them.
Correct.
Give for example, but if I go down to say Gadchiroli or say Akola or somewhere where they have 5 MPs, the population can be wooed by other means. I'm not elaborating. You understand? They can be, and then you get election. Why should I then woo Bombay and not woo these people? So I woo them. I get elected, and I'm represented as much. Then they realized, why is Bombay only having 5? For today, the population of Bombay should deserve at least 7 MPs or 10 MPs because of the population growth. 3 influx hua hai. So they went to the government and said, please, and this comes under delimitation of constituency. For so many people, you will have 1 MP for so many people. So then they realized, Bombay mein itna migration hua, Bombay is huge. Bombay should be sending at least 7 or 10 MPs, and therefore then we will have a say in governance. So they went to the government, and the government very, very, very nicely set up a delimitation of constituency, the commission. Kulwant Singh Commission, if I'm not wrong. Kulwant Singh Commission, and the commission submitted a report. 2001 में बैठा था, 2004 में submit कर दिया report, and it gave whatever the report. Now, sadly, the first input that the commission had was the census of 1971. Now tell me, अगर वो 2001 का सेंसस रिपोर्ट लेते, क्या बॉम्बे का पॉपुलेशन अलग होता है? 71 का अलग है? नेचुरली 71 में बॉम्बे में 5 लाख लोग थे या 2 लाख लोग थे? नाउ द वेरी प्रेमाइस ऑफ योर कमीशन एंड देयरफॉर एंड द सेकंड स्टेटमेंट वाज कि 1930 तक ये चेंज नहीं कर सकते हो तुम, जो अभी दे दिया वो दे दिया, पत्थर पे लकीर. Now you and me are the fools here, who, because we don't know what is happening, have been fooled. Right. Understand? I don't say every young person, every young man, everyone should jump into politics, but we should be aware what these people are doing. उनके टेटवे दबाओ, तब तुम्हें पता चलेगा क्या हो रहा है. And this was a clear-cut case of how you and me, because of our ignorance, are being taken for a ride. So be aware, and then you can question them for their deliverables. Otherwise, जो हो रहा है वही होता रहेगा. So our awareness is what is the issue. Right. It is not about laws बने हुए हैं, सब कुछ है, but हमें aware नहीं है.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
That's the
so I find this very funny that India mein people don't read actually, and up to there are mediums such as podcasts jahan pe you can actually hear the person say kya hai in depth, so you don't even need to read. And still people don't go out there and listen to the podcast also. So when this news came in that the helicopter has crashed and General Rawat and his wife have lost their life, I went on Facebook and comments में लोग झगड़ा कर रहे हैं because there were some people anti-national elements, I should say, जिन्होंने वो कुछ गलत emojis use कर दिए. And now the people who are in support of General Rawat, they are calling him Captain Rawat. And I'm like, तुम्हें पता नहीं है, तुम झगड़ा कर रहे हो, and on what basis? Like, so people don't want to get informed. That's the issue here.
Not only about being informed. Now I'll also add on to this, Jayesh. See, when I read a social media comment, say whatever, the writer, what is his credibility? He's got no credibility. I don't even know what is credibility. So वो अगर लिख दे Colonel Captain Rawat, Colonel Rawat, who credibility किसका है? Are you understanding? And then 3 people will read it and they'll say, हाँ यार ये Colonel Rawat ही था, ये तो general ऐसे ही बोल रहे हैं. What I'm trying to get at is, social media is, firstly तुम पढ़ नहीं रहे हो. Secondly, social media is ruining is the word, our society and our youth. Tell me, the number of hours you're spending on WhatsApp.
Hmm.
And again, tell me, how has it helped you grow?
Yeah. Yeah.
Has WhatsApp helped you grow? If not, if not, why are you on WhatsApp? If not, why are you
Yeah.
on Facebook? I believe Facebook though is a place where you, which is the biggest, it spreads depression. It
Correct.
spreads depression.
And it is
Jayesh
proven.
opens, Jayesh opens his page, Facebook page,
Yeah.
and sees his friend in Paris and says, "यार सभी पेरिस में घूम रहे हैं, लंदन में घूम रहे हैं, मैं यहाँ बैठा
Right.
हूँ." Now understand that guy in Paris must have gone after 50 years or 30 years or sold his heart, soul, or whatever,
Correct. Correct.
because and he's there. You have no
Hmm.
idea what he has gone through. Yet here we are making judgments. I
Correct.
don't need to know कौन Paris गया है. And I'm
Hmm.
proud to say, I won't say proud, but I'm not on Facebook, I'm not on
Yeah.
WhatsApp, I'm not
Yeah.
on Insta. I have a lot of time there for to myself. अपना पढ़ाई
Right.
करो. This I'll share with you another paper of mine where I've said, spoke of the 29 books that I have read during this lockdown. 29 books. And I believe that reading is the only solution. Read. Youth, you
Yeah.
need
Yeah.
to read. Read. Please. That's where I think it boils down to.
Correct.
And
Correct.
only knowledge will give you confidence. Knowledge is power.
Hmm.
Knowledge will give you confidence. Knowledge will give you the confidence to stand up and argue your case,
Yeah. Yeah.
speak up, interact. And knowledge is the only differentiator that will
Right.
give you the competitive advantage.
Yeah. Yeah. So, sir, this is a very funny thing. Like the day we talked on phone, and then I was supposed to send you a mail regarding ki kab karna hai shoot and everything. So I told my team ki just tell me the timetable and then shoot Colonel the mail. So they were like कि WhatsApp पे भेज देना. Why do you want to mail him? So I was like कि he doesn't use WhatsApp. So they were like, and they are all teenagers right now. So they were very shocked कि ये कैसे हो सकता है कि कोई WhatsApp नहीं use कर रहा है. So that's something happened. And also, sir, you talked about like Facebook spreads depression, and this is a proven fact, right? Because Facebook, Instagram all run on algorithm, and these algorithms are designed in a way that they'll show you what you are actually seeing on Facebook. Like for example, if you are depressed, like you don't feel very happy, so you go and you search for posts जो कुछ वो quotes होंगे sad वाले, so you like those quotes, and then Facebook continuously shows you that, and it increases your depression. So it is like algorithms have become the new gods.
Jayesh, let me tell you some facts. And these are facts. I'm not
Hmm.
making them up. Understand, where was Facebook made and why was it made?
Hmm.
Okay, it was made in US.
Yeah.
In US, a Jayesh or his sister will leave the household when they're 18.
Yeah.
When they're 18, you all leave. घर में कौन रह गया? एक बुड्ढा, एक बुड्ढी,
Hmm.
जो half the time in their country don't speak to each other. They're
Right.
having a lonely personal life.
Hmm.
And therefore they need, because man is a social animal, he needs
Right.
community. And therefore in their wisdom, Facebook said 5,000 friends kar do, unki community ban jayegi, and so on and so forth. They needed that.
Yeah.
Tell me, I was on Facebook some 5, 7, 10 years back, 5 years back, I think. And because I take sessions with my students, with my community, with a number of youth, I touched the figure of 5,000 in 6 months. 6 months. Then I wrote to Sheryl Sandberg,
Hmm.
the COO of
Yeah.
Facebook. I said, ma'am, please, Indians, हमारे रिश्ते नाते ही 5,000 हैं. I need friends अगर बनाने at least 50,000.
Hmm.
At least 50,000 होना चाहिए capacity, because 5,000 में तो मैं उंगली में गिन सकता हूँ मेरे, please. So she, of course, very nicely said, then you should be a influencer or power page. You should have a fan page or something. So I said, yeah, nahi chahiye, out. And I came out of Facebook. What
Yeah.
I'm trying to, in our society, we don't need Facebook. Think of it. And yes, we have come down to nuclear families, sadly,
Hmm.
but yet our friend circle, if you look at our circle, it's much, much more throbbing, thriving, breathing entity.
Correct.
Today, when you feel depressed, Jayesh, you pick up a phone and speak to a friend. Oh,
Hmm.
वहाँ मिल यार मेरे को, and they come.
Yeah.
What happens in their country? Nobody comes. They
Yeah.
survive on Facebook. For them, they
Right.
need Facebook. We really don't need Facebook.
Correct. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
similarly with any social media, हमारा खुद का हमारा जो communities है, you know, in fact, the Scandinavian countries are going back
Right.
into a system where they will have something called a commune system, a joint family system, common
Correct.
kitchen. They are planning to go back there.
Yeah.
When Angela Merkel was asked some years back, she says, I will go back to the Indian system. I'll hire Indians
Wow.
in the country. And, well, you know, when that lady in Australia, then that time she was the prime minister there, was asked, what will you go back once you go back from India, visit India? She said, first is I'll start teaching Hindi in our schools.
Wow.
Right? ये हम विश्वास नहीं करना चाहते हैं. जब तक बाहर से नहीं आता है, हमें अपने आप पे विश्वास नहीं है.
Correct.
हमें अपने आप पे भरोसा ही नहीं है. जब तक जयेश सामने से नहीं बोलते यार यू आर अमेजिंग एंड जयेश हैपेंस टू बी यूएस रिटर्न, जयेश हैपेंस टू बी यू नो, तब अच्छा यार जयेश ने बोल दिया, मानता हूं. अदरवाइज व्हाट आर वी डोंट इवन बिलीव आवरसेल्व्स दैट आई कैन
We
डू
need
इट, आई कैन अचीव
validation.
इट.
Yeah.
We are seeking validation big time, and therefore
Yeah.
social media is thriving. You're looking for a thumbs up there. You know, Simon Sinek says social, it is research proves it is addictive.
Correct.
It is
Yeah.
addictive. Dopamine, and we are, you know, and therefore addiction for drinks, for smoking, you have an age limit. For social media, there's no age limit. So therefore, a 6-year, 7-year, 10-year girl is getting addicted.
Yeah.
Dopamine, and there is the same part of your brain which gets, you know, worked up, lit up.
Correct.
As in when you have alcohol, drugs, and when you have social media likes, same part of your brain gets MRI किया है भाई, fMRI में testing किया. So it is addiction, and now
Right.
we are addicts across the youth. This youth dividend that we are talking of is somehow getting corrupted.
Correct.
We need to
Correct.
have focus. You know, व्यवसाय, आत्मिका, बुद्धि, एका, something like Krishna when he tells Arjun, क्या दिख रहा है? चिड़िया क्या? That kind of focus
Yeah.
we need. You know, 25 साल तक अपना नींव बनाओ. ब्रह्मचर्य आश्रम जो बोलते थे, there is a meaning to it. This is
Correct.
the time you need to build your foundation. Build that
Correct.
strong. इमारत जो खड़ी होगी मजबूत होगी. आता रहे कोई भी बाढ़, आता रहे कोई भी अम्फान, आता रहे
Right.
कोई भी तूफान, खड़ी रही. क्यों? तुम्हारा नींव, your foundation is strong. Today we are, you know, भटक रहे हैं by 16, 17, 18, 20 में तो फिर, you know, and therefore हमारी इमारत कमजोर है. If only we can focus our energies.
Right.
Brahmacharya, you know, there was a
Correct.
meaning of Brahmacharya for Grihas, for, you know,
Correct.
and if we can do that, sky is the limit.
Yeah. So, sir, there's this, like, I know we are running out on time as well right now. I think so we need to do 2 more podcasts to get to know you perfectly and get all the information out of you. So, but sir, before we end, like 2-3 things here. One is that you mentioned something very accurately, which is people spend their time on social media in their, you know, early 20s or before that as well, when they should be reading stuff like Mahabharata, Ramayana. It's okay, you don't believe in God, that's a different story, but read for the lessons. Because I recently read Bhagavad Gita and I was like, I didn't believe in God by that time, but after I read, so that's a different story. But the lessons which I got, I cannot even, you know, calculate those lessons. It's intangible. So that's the thing, and people don't understand that. They want to spend their time on YouTube, Facebook, stuff like that.
In fact, sadly, the habit of reading has gone out of our system.
Yeah.
And therefore, even in our schools, our colleges, कुंजी आने शुरू हो गई. कुंजी से पास होते हैं लोग. So there's no knowledge and there's no respect for knowledge, and therefore
Right.
it is not about religion. When you read a Gita or a Quran, it is not about religion. It is the lessons that you learn. It is lessons
Correct.
that you learn. And even today, they are so relevant. They are so relevant. And therefore, I believe that each and everyone must read. The more you read, better we'll get.
Absolutely, sir. So, sir, before we end this podcast, one thing which I was really intrigued to ask you, which was, you have mentioned in your LinkedIn bio that you have worked with Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and I want to know this. Like, how was the experience? What was it? Because he's someone whom I have looked up to. So, because school se hमें बताया गया ना, what was his magnanimity? So, can you please talk about him?
Uh, again, we were fortunate. We are fortunate. I believe that it was God's grace that and His benevolence that my battalion, whatever we did in areas in the north, and I got my Vishish Seva medal by the president. My unit got a unit citation, and we got cherry picked to come and serve as a ceremonial battalion in Rashtrapati Bhavan. There's only one infantry battalion there, and I came there, and I was fortunate that is the time when late President Kalam was the president, and I had the fortune of working with him that time for a year plus before I left. In fact, it may sound very cliched, but he used to keep asking me questions, and one of the questions was, "So, young man, who are you? Stroke, what are you doing?" I said, "Colonel who, yaar?" Bolte, "No. If I remove the label of colonel, who are you? If I remove the label, what have you done? What is the legacy you are leaving behind?" It throws a lot of questions to ponder. And that got me thinking. That is the time I took a decision to come out of the army. I pursued in IIM Bangalore, pursued my education there. Then I went out to the industry, and then I came out I said, let me be a mentor to the youth, because somewhere I believe that the heroes that we are selecting are not the ones whom we should be following. One, two, and therefore we really don't have leaders as such whom we can follow, emulate, or as our role models. And therefore, I'm not casting aspersions against anyone, but today it becomes a challenge to really look up to someone. And I said, let me see in case I can help them move in the direction which they should be. That's how my journey began.
Wow. So, sir, like, we have absolutely, like, right now run out of the time, and there are millions of things which I want to ask you. So I'm definitely, getting in touch with you again, because we need to record one more podcast. But sir, like, I cannot put my finger on ki aaj maine kya sikha, because I'll have to rewatch this episode again and again and again to learn everything. It is that good, because this is a very intellectually stimulating conversation. And the knowledge which you have is amazing. And also you talked about ki knowledge is the real power. So that's a good note to end this podcast on as well. But before we end this, we ask every guest, as I told you, their book recommendations. So can you suggest people what kind of books they should read? And exactly like you mentioned, you have read 29 books. So maybe any one of those, or like...
I will share that list of those 29 books with you, which you can put it in the link.
Yeah.
But I believe depending on where is your focus, or say some people want to join the defense, say they would rather be reading some different books. Some of them who are pursuing MBA would rather be reading some different books, and so on and so forth. So my choice of books are varied. My repertoire is right across, but I believe that everyone must read a book on, it's called The Psychology of Money, which tells you how to maintain, it's a phenomenal book. I read some amazing books like Adapt, by a book by Tim Harford. I love the books written by Daniel Ariely, The Honest Truth About Dishonesty. Right. I love the book by Simon Sinek, Why Leaders Eat Last. I love the book of Jocko is an ex-Marine. He speaks of leadership. I loved his book. And therefore there are huge, amongst Indian authors, I love Gurcharan Das. I used to like Pawan Verma, and I still like Shashi Tharoor as an author, but I love Gurcharan Das. All these are business related. So there was the
so sir, if I have to specifically ask you, like, books that people should read to, maybe get to understand India better?
I think you can start with Gita. That's a
Wow.
phenomenal book.
Yeah.
It's a phenomenal book. And read the book on J.R.D. Tata. It's again an amazing book.
Yeah.
Those of you who are wanting to join the defense or have an inclination to read a book called The Psychology of Military Incompetence. Another good book to read, right?
Okay.
And it gives you an insight into the bunglings and how you can
Yeah.
avoid it. And this is
Yeah.
relatable to even your personal life, where you can avoid issues. And there are n number of books that I can recommend, but
Yeah. Yeah.
let's start with this first.
So I think so we need to record 2-3 podcasts, one where we are talking about geopolitics, one for army, one for corporate, and one for books as well. So sir, this I am definitely getting in touch with you. As I said, we'll definitely plan one more podcast.
Yes, it will
In
be
fact,
my
the people
pleasure.
would want that. Absolutely,
It is
sir.
my
So
pleasure. Do convey my best of regards to your audience and every aspirant. It was a pleasure speaking to you, Jayesh.
thank you so much, sir. Thank you for coming
Thank you
on the show,
so
sir.
much. Thank you so much. It was my pleasure entirely. Thank you.
Perfect,
Bye
sir.
bye.